Hello, coaches. Welcome to another live stream with Sha-day Johnson. Thank you so much for joining me. Today, we're going to be talking about the 3 ways to uplevel your coaching business with automation. So, if you are watching this live, if you're seeing me live for the very first time, let me know in the comments. Put a one or first, first time. Let's see. Hello, Sonetta Williams. Thank you so much for joining. And let's see, we have another Facebook user. I think this is still Sonetta though. So welcome. Thanks for joining. And then I see someone added their cute little avatar. Oh, it doesn't let me put that up on the screen, but I see a cute little avatar. So hello, welcome. So in case we're meeting for the first time, I'm Sha-day Johnson and I'm the tech strategist and YouTuber for coaches. I help you to streamline and automate your coaching business with my favorite tools. And so you might be watching this either in my Facebook group, the Paperbell Society, where I help you to automate the easy way, as I like to say, or you could be watching from my YouTube channel. Like, let's see, Crushing Goals with Karen. Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining again. Oh, Michelle, of course, Michelle Humphrey. You are the one with the cute avatar. I should have known. How you doing, Michelle? Thanks for joining. So you might be watching in my Facebook group or on YouTube or on my Facebook page. I'm using this cool app called Restream. So that could be helpful for you. I love to share my favorite tools. If you're a coach who loves to go live a lot and you want to go live on multiple platforms, you might want to try out Restream. It doesn't work on Instagram though, so that's the only whatever. so, but I'm mostly on Facebook. I haven't even really been on Instagram lately, so it works out for me for now. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and share my slides because I love a good slideshow. So that way I can give you these 3 ways that you can start automating your business and up-leveling it, in my opinion. And I'm also going to share the tool that you can use to do all 3 automations. And I mean, if you've been following me for a while, you already know what the tool is going to be, right? But I still like to keep the suspense alive. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Let's see. Okay, so I need to share Canva. Here we go. Another one of my favorite tools. Gotta love Canva. Okay, cool. So, like I said, we're talking about 3 ways for you to up-level your coaching business. And I always like to start with the confetti because, I mean, why not? It's festive. So, as always, I want to start with a quick little mindset shift, a mindset note that running your coaching business gets to be easy. And that is my motto for really my business, but also for my Facebook group, the Paperbell Society. Um, and it's really the mission that I like to go by, or the motto I like to go by, because a lot of times when I run into a coach who comes to me for help, they're in a state of like tech overwhelm and trying to do all the things. And it's just like, what's going on? How do I even try to do this? And it's like, okay, let's take a step back and remember that it actually doesn't have to be hard. It just feels hard right now because you don't know the right tools to use, but now you're in the right place. So running your coaching business gets to be easy. Now, let's go ahead and get to those 3. Of course, there's like a motorcycle outside my window. Okay, I think it's going. It's going. I don't know if you can. Oh, it's like revving its engine. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's like super loud for me. Okay. So let's go ahead and get to these 3 ways to up level with automation. So the first way that you can automate your business is to automate your appointment reminders. Now, this is crucial because if you've ever had a no-show to a discovery call or to a coaching session, go ahead and put that in the comments. Say, I have, raise your hand. Now, obviously, no-shows aren't like 100% avoidable. However, like when I used to do sales calls, a lot of the times people would just literally forget. Sometimes we forget that just because it's a super important call for us and like we've been thinking about this call, all week and we can't wait. the other person might have some other things going on. And so they need some reminders. So, one way that you can avoid doing manual labor, but manual reminders is by setting it up to be an automated email that goes out. So, if you are using a scheduler, which I hope you are, because that's going to save you a ton of time. And by scheduler, I mean using a tool where if someone wants to jump on a call with you, you have it set up online to where you have your schedule to your calendar, you send them that link, and they just simply choose the time that they want to work with you. So if you have a scheduler like that, maybe you're using Calendly or Acuity, great, you're a step ahead of the game. Now you want to make sure that within your scheduler, you have reminders set up. So a reminder to go out immediately after they book with you. So that's like their confirmation. Great. Then you want something to go out at least 24 hours in advance saying, hey, don't forget, we have an appointment tomorrow. And then I would even set one up to go out 15 minutes before, because you just never know when someone's checking their email and if they, just woke up or something and forgot about your call. So automating those appointment reminders is going to save you a ton of time, and it's going to save you a lot of headache before a call having to do it manually if it's just automated. Now, the next way that you can automate your business is to automate your client onboarding process. So, this is crucial because if you are signing clients, which I hope you are, if you don't have any tools set up right now, then you know that every little step of the onboarding process can get very tedious. Um, in the beginning, you kind of have to do it manually because don't have anything, no systems in place yet, which is totally fine. But a basic onboarding process looks like um, they make a payment, they sign a contract with you, they book their first session, and then maybe you send them some sort of welcome materials like a welcome packet, a welcome survey, something that gets them started with working with you. So when you have just a few clients, okay, that might not be too hard. You send them the invoice if you don't have that automated yet. You send them the contract if you don't have that automated yet. And then you send them, the link to your calendar to book the first session. Okay. Then you email them that welcome packet. Great. Now, imagine if you had 10 clients, or imagine if you wanted to start a group program that could have, infinite number of clients. Doing all of those little steps each time is going to get, I don't want to say impossible, but it's going to get very hard. But it's also going to prevent you from making sure that no steps get missed when you're doing things manually. So if you have an automated client onboarding experience, you're going to ensure that every single person receives um, the same things that you want them to receive, the same experience, and it's going to save you a ton of time because you're not going to have to be doing all of that manually. So that is the benefit of automating your client onboarding. Now, the third way that I wanted to share to uplevel your coaching business with automation is to automate your payments. So during that client onboarding process, I mentioned sending an invoice. I hope you don't have to send any more invoices because, oh man, that's just such a drag. I'm sorry. I mean, nothing against invoices, but it's really a drag to have to like invoice every single client. Like that just becomes so annoying. So, if you automate your payment plan or your payment process, that looks like getting signed up with either Stripe or PayPal and using a tool like Paperbell. Hint, hint, that's coming up. Using a tool like Paperbell to not have to actually send an invoice. Instead, you're going to just be sending a link to your package that you created. So your coaching program, that's maybe your group coaching program or your one-on-one program. You're going to send them that link. and then they're just going to pay with their credit card, and it's going to be processed through Stripe or PayPal. So automating that payment process, for one, it's going to avoid you having to create an invoice every single time. But two, it's actually going to create a better experience for your client because most people are already used to just paying for things online. Most people aren't waiting around for invoices. They're just like, what do I buy? What do I click on to buy? So automating that process is actually going to help you get paid faster. And if you have payment plans set up, it's also going to let those future payment plans be processed automatically with that person's credit card versus you having to send an invoice every time. So, a quick recap: we talked about automating your appointment reminders, automating your client onboarding process, and then automating your payments. So those are the three ways to up level. Now, what tool can do all of those automations for you? Any guesses? I mean, I pretty much gave it away earlier, but of course, it's Paperbell, my favorite tool. So, what is Paperbell? Paperbell is the all in one tool that handles scheduling, payments, contracts, and client management specifically for your coaching business. So, your clients can pay you. Oh, yes, Michelle, you guessed Paperbell, of course. Thank you so much. So, your clients can pay you, including any payment plans, any ongoing subscriptions, your group coaching programs, any multi session packages you have. They can also schedule their appointments with you, electronically sign contracts, and access any digital downloads that you have inside of just one convenient hub. So that's why I love Paperbell so much. And so it's going to help you to automate those three ways we just talked about. So we talked about, let me go back a few slides. Let's see. Hold on. There we go. So we talked about automating your appointment reminders. Paperbell has a feature called automated emails that will help you to set those up. And then we talked about automating that client onboarding. Uh, in the next couple slides, you're going to see how you can like see this in action. I'm going to share that with you, but it automates the payment, the signing of the contract, the sending of your welcome packet, or the sending of your welcome survey. All of that is done. And it automates your payments because you can just send them your link and they pay with their credit card, no invoices needed. So, um, if you want to take a look inside of Paperbell, I do want to invite you to my awesome new free training that I have, which is called How to Use Paperbell to Build a Six-Figure Coaching Business with Zero Tech Headaches. Like I said in the beginning, I'm all about making your running your coaching business gets to be easy. That's my motto that I live by. And so whenever I am teaching about Paperbell or teaching about automation, I do try to make it as simple as possible. And Paperbell is one of those tools that allows you to do that. So you can go to shadayjohnson.com/training to go ahead and get instant access to that free training. And I will show you the inside of Paperbell. You're going to learn how how you can use it to sell your coaching programs without a website. Um, Honestly, I keep saying this is my favorite feature. That's my favorite feature because all of them are my favorite features. But that's really my favorite feature is you can actually start selling your programs without a website because Paperbell sets up what's called a Paperbell shop for you automatically. So I go over that in the training. I also go over how Paperbell is actually different from all of the other tools you've probably tried. Maybe you've tried Dubsado or Honeybook. Um, I don't know, 17 hats. There's like a million. They're called CRM tools out there, but I share how Paperbell is different and why you might like it better than those other ones you've tried. And then I also show you how to provide a VIP client experience all while saving 10 hours per week. So again, that's inside of my free training, shadayjohnson.com/training. So go ahead and get signed up there after this live, of course. And in case you're wondering, well, how much does Paperbell cost? Paperbell, the current pricing right now is at $57 per month or $570 for the year. So if you pay for the year, you save a little bit each month. And I am an affiliate for Paperbell. So if you go to my affiliate link, which is shadayjohnson.com/Paperbell, you do get a free trial for up to one client. And I do offer a affiliate bonus if you use my link, because using my link doesn't charge you anything extra. So I appreciate you using it. And if you do, you can access my free client onboarding planner. All you have to do is first sign up for your trial and then send me a DM after you sign up with the words onboarding planner. And then I will get that over to you. Now, I am testing out using this QR code. I tested it last week, and someone actually did DM me onboarding planner. So I'm guessing it did work, or if it didn't work, they just found me on Facebook and sent me the DM. So that works too. So yeah, if you want to get signed up with Paperbell and get that free planner, the client onboarding planner, then just use that QR code. And so I wanted to give a few minutes for any questions that you might have. So if you do have any questions regarding Paperbell, regarding automating your business, or regarding anything, this is AMA time. Ask me anything, because that was my last slide. So if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments. If you're watching the replay later on, I will. You can still leave a comment, and I will be sure to get back to you. But like I said, if this is your first time or if you are a returning live stream watcher, thank you so much for joining. Let's be sure to stay connected. You can find me in my Facebook group, the Paperbell Society. You can also find me on YouTube, youtube.com/ShaDayJohnson04. Sha-day Johnson without the 04 was already taken by someone named Chad A. Johnson. Story of my life. I don't know why my mom decided to spell my name the way it is, but you know how you go to uh to a souvenir shop and you try to find your name on like a little keychain. All I ever find is Chad. So of course, same thing happened on YouTube, but it's okay because I still got the link, Sade Johnson 04. So anyway, if you aren't subscribed, definitely subscribe. I do actually have new videos coming up very soon. So I'm excited about that and hopefully you enjoy them. Let's see, we do have a question from the amazing Michelle. By the way, Michelle is a menopause coach. So if any of you ladies need some help with that, check her out. I love your content. I'm not quite menopause age, but it's still helpful to know that information. So Michelle says, I love your guidance. Started using Paperbell and landing page for clients. Thanks so much. Awesome. Oh, I love to hear that, Michelle. That makes me so happy. Thank you. That is great. That's like the greatest news I can get every day when someone says, you helped me with Paperbell. I'm like, awesome. I'm doing my job. I love it. So if you have any other questions, just let me know. And let me go back just in case we have new people joining. Remember, you can sign up for my free training at shadayjohnson.com/training. I teach you all about Paperbell and how to build your six-figure business with zero tech headaches. And with some confetti. And I will see you all next week. Bye.